Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Leo, you are up for the January 2022 Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. When it comes to the tarot card readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and some tarot cards. All right? Okay. Now, for the pre-shuffle energy, which I wrote this down, of some of the stuff I picked up while shuffling. One thing about you right now, Leo, is that you're really focused on whatever your goal is. Some of you want a promotion, and some of you will actually be promoted. I actually picked that up while I was shuffling. Some of you will get the promotion, for those of you seeking a promotion. Some of you may be working hard towards a promotion or just working hard in general, and you may be working too hard. You might actually need to relax, is what you may need to do. For another group of you, or this may resonate for the same group, this is a totally different situation. Some of you are having a regret about giving your time to an individual, or maybe something. It's where you look at it and you're like, why did I give this person my time? Why did I even say, yes, I would go out on that date? Or why did I take that job? Why did I take this job? It's like, if you could go back in time, you would attempt to undo it if you could. But that's been on your mind as of late. Or it may be on your mind during this month, especially when Mercury goes into retrograde, which that starts at the middle of the month. And also Venus is in retrograde right now too. So yeah, got a lot of retrograding going on. But some of you wish you could take something back. I feel like the energy that I originally picked up was it was a person, where it's like, why did I deal with this person? Why did I say yes? I shouldn't have went out on a date, or something of that nature. And it could have been an Aries that you were dealing with as well. Doesn't have to be an Aries, but that was the energy. Also, some of you may have had a baby with someone and you're like, I don't want to be with this person, but I have a child with this person, so now they're stuck in my life forever. And it's like you're evaluating that now. It may not have hit you before, but now it's kind of hitting you like, oh wow, I'm stuck with this person for a minute because we have a child together. And some of you may still be in a relationship with this person. Others of you may not be in a relationship, but you're coming to the realization that you don't really care for this person on a relationship level. However, you still have a child with the individual, is where you're at, and that's sort of going through your head. Some of you are also going back to school. The reason that you're going back to school specifically is to change your career. You're tired of the career that you're in right now, and you want to do something totally different. So you're going back to school to learn something new. Part of the reason is because of the money, where the career you're in now, you make a certain amount of money, but it's not as much money as you would like. So you're going back to school to do a different career for that. For others of you going back to school, it's not about the money. You're specifically going back to school because you're just tired of the industry. Let's say that you're an accountant and you're like, you know what? I do not want to work with numbers for the rest of my life. Let me go into the medical field, or let me become a plumber or a landscaper or a meteorologist, whatever. that type of thing. You want to do something totally different because the career you're in right now, it bores you, is where you're at. So it's like, okay, this is boring to me. I'm not fulfilled. I want to do something different. I'm not really that concerned about the money. I want something that that makes me want to wake up in the morning, that makes me feel alive, is what I'm picking up. In others of you, you are looking for a new start too. Some may want to start their own business as well. Some may just want a new start. Some of you might actually be looking to relocate too, as in that would be your new start, where you're living in an area now, but you feel the area is kind of stagnant, and you feel that if you relocate to another area, it may bring in some fresh energy or something like that. Also, some of you are looking to just drop everything, as in just let it go and hit the road, as in get rid of the furniture, get rid of this, get rid of that, and then just pack a bag and hit the road and do that. Some of you might be in that energy. Regardless, the energy that's going on right now is that you're focused on claiming your best reality. That's what I think I'm going to title this. Focused on claiming your best reality. That's what you're looking to do. Because obviously, where our decisions determine what our reality is. And you're looking to make the right decisions right now to improve the things around you. And things may be good right now, but you want them better. You feel there's better out there. You feel that there's more abundance for you, and that there is an amazing reality waiting on you. So you're in the process of claiming your best reality is what you're doing. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm going to take some cards, and then we're going to see what comes out. I'm using the Runic Tarot deck, is the deck I'm using. So let's get started. All right, what is the energy for Leo for January 2022? What is the energy for Leo for January 2022? What is the energy for Leo for January 2022? What is the message they need to hear? What is the message they need to hear? Some of you are blocking people out. Others of you, I honestly feel this is more blocking people out. This is Two of Swords energy, is what this is. I don't see you being indecisive. I honestly don't. I really feel you know what you want. You're focused. And some people might be in their feelings right now because you're not communicating with them. Again, Two of Swords is air energy. And swords deal with communication and thoughts. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, but doesn't have to be. But I feel you're super focused right now, in where you may talk to some people, or you may have spoke with some people before on a regular. Now you don't speak with them as often because you're focused on claiming your best reality is what's going on. So that may be happening right now. Others of you, I'm going back to where some of you are in a situation and there's someone you don't want to deal with, and maybe you're not on good terms right now. Going back to where you're asking the question, why did I deal with that person? And now you're blocking them. Maybe you're blocking them for 2022. Maybe you made the decision on New Year's Eve where you're like, okay, this person contributed absolutely nothing to my life in 2021. Therefore, come New Year's Day 2022, January 1st, they're being blocked. They're going to get sent to the spam folder. Some of you might be in that energy too. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're fine standing on your own and being self-sufficient, and that's what you're focusing on, is being self-sufficient and standing on your own. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but also Pentacles deal with the 3D. It deals with health, it deals with money, it deals with job, it deals with home, it can deal with family as well. Anything in the 3D world is what Pentacles deal with. And your focus, if you're not already independent and self-sufficient, that is what you're focused on. That is your ideal reality, is being independent and self-sufficient, is what it is. Thank you. May I have another card, please? Wow. And it spun sideways. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a change happening. Some of you, this is going back to Eight of Swords came out. This is about being in the mind. But also I feel like you're isolating yourself from people. I feel that's the case too. For others of you, I feel there's something where it's coming to an end. I only say that because Two of Swords showed up and now we have the Eight of Swords, which equals the Ten of Swords, which is something coming to an end. And the reason I added those two together, saying something is coming to an end, is because the Death card came out. This is Scorpio energy. Maybe some of you were in a relationship with a Scorpio, but something's coming to an end. I honestly feel this may not be a relationship. This may be how you approach things and the people you're dealing with, in a way. Like your thought process, where you may have felt trapped before, but you don't feel trapped anymore right now, is what's going on. So with that, I really see this. When I'm looking at this card, for those who can see it, for my listeners, you can't see it. I'll explain it to you. The way the guy is kneeling down and all the swords are surrounding him, if you're looking at him, he doesn't look that pressed. He really doesn't. He looks like he's chilling, or that he just is like, okay, whatever. You know, he's not pressed, but all these swords are pointing at him. And the energy I'm picking up is that you may have people who disagree with how you're doing things, but you don't care. It's almost like, I feel like there's what's the word? I don't know if it's dichotomy or duality, where you flip a switch and you let your guard down, or you let the walls down, the boundaries down for certain people, and then as soon as you run into other people, you raise them right back up. I feel like you're floating in between, where it's like, okay, if this person approaches me, all right, guards up. If that person approaches me, okay, let me flip the switch, guards down. You're communicating. I honestly feel that your communication is very clear right now. I really, really do. Where you're not filtering your words. You're just coming out and saying what's on your mind. That's what I'm picking up. And in this process, some of the people may be offended by you being so direct with what you're saying. And then it's just like, wow. And it's surrounded, the man surrounded with swords, but he doesn't care. He's like, okay, whatever. Because this guy's just chilling. He's good. And that's my thing. You don't really care. You're focused on you. Again, focused on claiming your best reality. And if you have to put an end to relationships that don't serve you, so be it. If you have to put an end to habits that don't serve you, so be it. The other card that came out is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is an unexpected windfall. Again, this confirms the promotion that I was talking about, where I said some of you will get a promotion at the job. This is this may be an unexpected promotion for some of you. Some of you may not even realize that you're getting a promotion, but you are. For others of you, this just may be where you happen to win a little bit of money or something, or maybe you were about to purchase something, and this happened to me today. Let me tell you this quick story right quick. This was crazy. All right, so I was on Amazon, and I was buying, and it's not a lot of money. It was only a few dollars, but still, just listen to the story. I was on Amazon, and I was buying some soap, some Dial soap, and the box of it, for the 8 of them, was like $5.90 something cents. Okay, it was already in my cart on Amazon. I got sidetracked looking at some Oracle cards because I want to get some more Oracle cards. And I'm looking at these Oracle cards and looking at a few other Oracle cards. And then I come back to my cart. Hadn't even been maybe 10 minutes, if that. I wouldn't even say 10 minutes. Probably 5 to 7 minutes, give or take. I come back to my cart, and then I look at the thing at the top of the screen. It says the price of the soap has changed from $5.97 to $4. So it went down almost $2 right there for that. Like I said, not a lot of money, but it makes a difference because I was buying 3 of them. So I saved $6 pretty much. I feel that for some of you, it could be a situation like that. Let's say that you had your eye on purchasing something, and let's say you had your money already set to buy it, where you had been saving up for it or something of that nature. And let's say it was maybe $300. But all of a sudden, you get to the place and they're like, oh, well, this isn't $300. This is on sale now this week because we're trying to clear it out because of New Year's or whatever they want to say. And it's on sale for $200 now. So you saved $100. You have an extra $100 in your pocket. It could be a situation like that is what's going on. For others of you, someone may just be giving you money. Going back to the school thing, someone might see that you're attempting to go back to school or that you're in school and they're like, you know what? They're working hard. They're focused. They're doing what they need to do. I have a little bit extra right now. Let me go ahead and give to them. And someone may give to you. Or, like I said, you could be giving to someone. You may see somebody is doing something, working hard, and you're like, you know what? Things are going good for me right now. Let me go ahead and give them a little bit of extra and help them out. Especially after Christmas, because you know people usually overspend and all that other stuff. So that could be going on too. And again, this is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You could be dealing with one of those signs. At the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Official institution. I'm going back to school. School is an official institution. College. Also, some of you may be looking for an official commitment as well. Something just said to me, someone might be dropping out of school. Okay. Maybe you felt school wasn't for you. Maybe you felt there was more money to be made somewhere else outside of what you would have been doing. Maybe you were taking classes, pursuing a certain degree, and then you were offered a job randomly, Six of Pentacles, that pays way more than what you would have been paid having a degree in that particular field. That could be it too. But I honestly feel like a lot of people are going back to school. Others of you are getting close to spirit, to the divine, is what's going on with the Hierophant. For another set of you, you could be looked at as an official person. Remember what I was talking about, promotion, where you're the person, now that you've been promoted, you're the one that everyone has to go to get the sign off on something, an official person, the Hierophant, where they respect your opinion. Some of you might be going to school to be a counselor as well, to be like a psychologist or a therapist or a psychiatrist is what you may be doing. Something just said to me when I looked at the death cards, some of you might be opening, what's that thing? Oh, it's the mortuary. I know it. Not undertaker, there's a mortician. That's the word. Mortician. Like Phaedra on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Some of you actually might be going into the mortician business to become a mortician. In doing that and opening a funeral home or something. There's a lot of money in that too. As well, that requires being a counselor. You don't just need a preacher, because when someone is going through what they're going through, you have to, and especially because they're about to spend money, you have to be very understanding. And sometimes you have to be very consoling during the process. So some of you might be opening up a funeral home as well. I don't know why. Viking funeral just went through my head. I guess with these cards and Six of Pentacles, I'm thinking of Viking funeral. In doing that, what's at the bottom of the Hierophant? And I was thinking Four of Wands. That's what I was thinking of. And that's at the bottom of the deck. You can't make this stuff up. But with the Four of Wands right under the Hierophant, some of you may be getting married too. And the information is going to come in, maybe an air sign. This is Page of Swords right under that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Information is going to come in where someone may want to marry you. Just giving you the heads up with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Or they want to invest in you, because Seven of Pentacles is under the Page of Swords. They're willing to make an investment in you, is what they're willing to do. Again, what I had said before just a moment ago. Maybe there's an official person that sees the value in you, and they want to invest in your future, offer you a job that pays a lot of money, and it's unexpected. But with Page of Swords energy, they've been watching you. You may not realize it, because Page of Swords can be spying, and spying isn't always a bad thing. It can be spying as in someone's just been watching, is what they've been doing. So yeah, don't be surprised if a proposal of some sort, whether it is wedding proposal, whether it is job proposal, or what have you, comes in. Some type of information coming in the month of January. Because somebody wants to invest in you. They may want to invest in you because they see you're a hard worker. They may want to invest in you because you're calm under stressful situations. They may want to invest in you because they see that you've invested in others. Six of Pentacles. But they see your potential, is what they see. Regardless, you're focused on claiming your best reality, is what's going on. So yeah, and then Eight of Cups is at the bottom of this. So you're walking away from something else. I told you, some of you, I feel like somebody in college, I feel like they're going to leave because there's more money somewhere else in a different field that they weren't even studying in. Because Ace of Wands is under the Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Some of you might be walking away from one relationship and going into another, is what may be happening. Regardless, like I said, you're still focused on claiming your best reality. Every move that you make is about how will it help you move forward to claim your best reality. That is what is going on right now. So yeah, let me take some oracle cards right quick. May I have some energy for Leo? What is the message Leo needs to hear for January 2022? A message Leo needs to hear for January 2022. Message Leo needs to hear. Something's telling this one. What is this? Enlightenment. So enlightenment is coming. Going back to the Hierophant, where I said some of you are getting closer to the divine because you've had some type of enlightenment. So that's going on. The mortuary thing is still on my mind, though. I honestly feel like somebody is looking to become a mortician. But for others of you, there's some type of enlightenment. Also, the reason someone may want to invest in you now is because they see that you have reached enlightenment. They see that you're enlightened. They see that you have knowledge and wisdom. I feel this enlightenment will bring an unexpected promotion, is what I feel. It's going to bring an unexpected promotion, is what will happen. And it may not even be at where you're at. Promotion as in, let's say you're working at one company and you're, let's say, a regular employee, your staff, but then someone notices you and they offer to hire you at a totally different company, but you'll be management over at that company. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. And they see how enlightened you are. They see that you can be a leader. They see that your words carry weight. They see that this isn't your first time around the block. As well, your knowledge is appreciated, is what I'm picking up. For others of you, something just said to me with enlightenment, and then when I looked at the Hierophant, something just said to me that a light bulb came on someone's head and they just finally realized that they want to be in a relationship with you. That may be happening a lot in January because Mercury's in retrograde or going into retrograde. So don't be surprised if somebody's like, oh my God, it's been you all the time. Blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. So yeah, let me pull one more oracle card right quick. What's the energy for Leo for January 2022? What's the message Leo needs to hear? What is the message Leo needs to hear? This keeps on coming out a lot when I split the deck. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. Some of you will be finding your soul tribe this month because of your enlightenment. People who think the way you think. Sometimes you might feel like you're a fish out of water. Like you're surrounded by people holding their swords at you. Where people just don't get you. Those relationships are going to fade away in 2022. You will find your soul tribe. May I have a card, please, for Leo? What's the message Leo needs to hear? And my throat is dry. I should have got some water and set it here beforehand. What is the message Leo needs to hear? How many cards is this? This is 3 cards. Okay, we'll do all 3. First card, Halls of Amenti Initiation. Secrets revealed. Treasures uncovered. Initiations. Some type of initiation. Why did I just hear baptized? Is somebody getting baptized? Going back to the church, I just heard baptized. Are some of you joining the church? Like becoming a minister or something? Why did I hear baptized? What's up with that? Okay. The other card is Akashic Stargate. Akashic Stargate. It says, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So any path that you take is going to be the right path. as you move forward. There's no wrong path. There's no wrong answer. Whatever path you take, it will lead you to where you're supposed to go. And then the third card is Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. That reminds me of the death card a little bit, where something is ending, because the death card is about something ending and something beginning. Removing what doesn't serve you. And you cutting ties with the past, that is the resolution. You saying what you need to say in certain situations, because I honestly feel like for some situations you're not going to say anything. But for other situations where you're like, okay, let me say what I need to say, that's going to be that. And then that's it. So, yeah, Leo, that is all I have for you. kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.